What's up, guys? It's BACARDI, aka Get At This, playing one-on-one with Obaid and Saints. This one's for you. I'm going to be talking about infantry as well as other thoughts here. So in the beginning, build infantry to scout, to anti-scout, and to put pressure on your opponent. At the bare minimum, you want to have different lines to the opponent's base uncovered, so you can see if he's ABC rushing, early Titan, early bites, whatever he might be doing. And if you can fully scout him, that's a bonus. How much infantry do you build? Well, you don't want to go broke, so as many as you can without going broke. And then as many as you can based off your build order. So I'm going to do, usually I do 4 or 5 reps up here, once while I'm 6. For this video I'm going to do 4, but nonetheless, is usually I'm stopping to build infantry as soon as my second refinery is done. And I want to make sure that as I'm selling my second refinery, I have $2,000 left for my next refinery. So, because that costs $2,000, so I could build a few more here and call it good. So he had some scouts coming, but he didn't send that many. He didn't send very many angles, so he needs to do a better job of that.
Construction complete.
So no other scouts coming towards my base. He's got inf rush coming. He should spread out his inf a little more, make that harder to tell. Control your harvester so you don't go super broke. Dumping it a little early is better than having downtime. Rename one of these imps and send them to scout the rest of the map. I'm going to keep all 3 refs if I can. But if I get too low on money, I'll sell one.
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting. Yes, sir. Got it. You got it. Infantry reporting.
Sir? Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. On my way. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so...
Loud and infantry reporting.
He's totally... Alright, I'll be with you in a minute, honey.
Infantry reporting. Clear.
Got my kids in the background, which is a blessing.
Waiting order. Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Trying to surround his inf here. So he's got more inf, so that was probably a bad engage.
Construction complete.
Infantry reporting.
So good on him, terrible on me. Now I'm going to have to sell a refinery. Now if when choosing which one to sell, I want to sell the one that's harder to defend, which is this one. Because these ones are square.
New construction options. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Construction complete.
So put that in safe ways.
New construction options.
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting. Out and out and moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Training.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order.
Unit
Out and
ready.
clear.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction
So I'm going
options.
to build a MK just because I'm going to be delayed with
Structure sold.
stopping these real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
Hard, it's working.
Base under attack. Unit lost.
So good for him. Make sure he gets a stop.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Officer under attack.
Okay, so he's fully scouted. He's slower than I am. So he did a 4F, but he's like way too slow. I can't do that. You gotta speed up Obaid.
New construction options. Building.
So now I'm focused on
Awaiting orders.
picking him apart.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Pilot reporting. Awaiting orders. Pilot reporting. Unit ready.
Alright, so look. I've got good economy. He's doing
Unit
that.
lost.
I'm going
Building.
to keep him down there.
Building.
Sir.
A lot of SAMs, which can be okay, but
Pilot reporting. Away we
Unit
go.
ready.
On my
I'm going to come down here and
on my way.
take out this SAM and try to mess with him down here.
Unit ready.
Pilot reporting. Over and out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Sir.
So he might not see the Blizzard coming, because he'll be busy with this. A lot of SAM. I don't think you need that many SAMs,
Ready.
but
Yes. Over and out. Waiting orders. Over and out. Over and out. Waiting orders. On my way.
Sir.
Ready.
Ah, suicide
Unit
mission.
lost.
On my way,
Construction
sir.
complete.
Ready. Sir, orders received. Orders received.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Pilot report.
Unit
On my
lost.
way.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem.
Ready.
Alright, so he's slowed even further.
Unit lost.
I built up
Building.
another Harv and Ref while I was waiting.
Construction
And,
complete.
you know, so he's doing this, right? So I could build an
Cannot
EMP
deploy
just to make sure
Building.
things get too dicey. I'm fine.
Building.
I actually don't need it, though, because I'm going to go bombers
On
and
hold.
build out to him. So
Building.
Awaiting orders.
he's going to come try and kill my MG. I'll just kill that in a second.
Orders received.
Unit ready.
Building.
So now you want to start
Received. Waiting as orders.
Construction
shifting your harvesters down towards your expansion path.
Unit
Sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting
Building.
orders. On my way out. On my way now. Yes,
Just
sir.
kidding.
Orders received.
With that.
Ready.
Construction complete.
Alright, so I wouldn't want to be him.
Building.
So he probably should have got more of his blue tip in the beginning. He probably
Harvester
built too
under
many
attack.
infantry, that's why he's so far behind.
Infantry reporting.
Harvester
Ready.
under attack.
So what I want to do, I mean, I'm just going to starve him. He can't get his
Unit ready.
tib.
Sir. On my way. Ready.
I have these numbered.
Ready.
Bomb that imp that's coming up for whatever reason.
Sir. Over and out.
I can build whatever I want. I'm rich.
Building.
Waiting orders. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Okay, sending titans, which not going to do anything.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Construction
Let's take it
complete.
Alright, so
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
way too many
complete.
SAMs. I mean, he sees all my bombers, right? But
Unit ready.
Away we go. Ready. Awaiting orders. On my way.
Unit ready.
Pilot reporting. Ready.
Building.
You got it.
Structure sold. Construction complete.
what's going on, honey?
Building.
Pilot on my pilot. Orders received. Pilot orders received. Pilot
Unit ready.
orders received.
So he's defending against all these bombers. He's worried about them and my MK, but he doesn't have any economy. He doesn't have any attack. I will build a
Unit ready.
EMP here in a second, just because he's got so many titans. I know I've got a lot of bombers,
Building.
money, and units,
Sir?
but
Infantry
you just never
reporting.
know
Unit
something to
ready.
go crazy and
Unit ready.
you
Yes,
lose for
sir.
no reason. That's not good.
Insufficient funds.
Ready. Orders received, sir.
Unit
Ready.
ready. Construction complete.
Pilot reporting.
Building.
Ready. Over and out.
So now, got this. I'll just pump titans down because I'm rich.
Unit ready.
I'm going to stop building bombers after this because I don't need them anymore.
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit
So, you know,
ready.
when someone starts getting bunked up with defense to stop a discern and MK, a lot of SAMs, which I could bring a carry-all and extra bombers and come take them out right away, which I probably will in a second, but
Unit ready.
let's say they're really bunked up and you're not that rich, what you could do is just kill their expansion.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Because without money, what are they going to
Out
do?
and clear.
Unit
Unit
lost.
ready. Unit ready.
And the expansion
Yes,
is
sir.
usually
Yes,
less
sir.
defended, and if it's
Construction
not,
complete.
then the other stuff's going to be
Waiting
not
orders.
defended. So let's see, what do you guys want to see? You want to see the expansion get killed or the main base? I'll do the expansion and then the base can get prolonged.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Yes,
So
sir.
if he comes out after me,
Orders
that's bad
Yes,
because he's away from his SAMs, which he already is, so
Unit ready.
I'll do
Awaiting
this.
orders. Ready. Ready. Over and out. On my way. Infantry reporting. Waiting orders. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Ready. Unit ready.
Infantry reporting. Yes, sir. I'm taking heavy.
Pulse gun ready. Unit
We go.
lost. Unit
On my
ready.
way.
Infantry reporting.
Unit lost.
Good ass job.
You
Unit
got
lost.
it. Yes, sir. Moving out. No problem.
Unit
Out
lost.
and clear.
Unit ready.
Nice. Who gave that to you?
Sir,
Okay, awesome.
you got it. Waiting orders. Moving out. Unit reporting. On my waiting orders. On my way. On my way. Unit reporting. Sir. Unit reporting. Moving out. Unit ready. Orders received. Sir, orders received. Unit reporting. You got it. Orders received. Waiting orders. Orders received.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Unit report. Yes, sir. On my way.
Unit lost.
On my way.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Hey, another thing, guys, make sure you go into your shortcuts and set up all your hotkeys. So game controls, keyboard,
Unit lost.
and you want to
Unit
have your
lost.
buy and sell, your sell and repair keys on a hotkey, repair mode. You also want to do this place building. You want to have a hotkey for that, and repeat building. So repeat building, like let's say I'm building 4 refineries in a row. I click on the refinery the first time in the list to build it, and then once I place it by pressing C when it's done, place building, I can press Z again and it will build refinery right away without me scrolling and clicking. So every extra time you get back, the better. Alright, so set up your hotkeys, and that will be beneficial. Make sure you expand, control your harves, don't go broke with the infantry. I wouldn't lose your battle like I did in the beginning. That was bad, so that was bad by me for him. So if you're outnumbered or you get your infantry out of position, just back up or disengage.
Unit ready.
So for instance,
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Structure
Moving out.
let's say
sold.
this is my
Out
infantry.
and
By the way,
waiting
if I click on one
Yes, sir.
and then click
Infantry
T,
reporting.
it selects
Got it.
all of the infantry. Just like if I click on a couple
Pilot
bombers and click T,
Sir.
it selects all my bombers. So let's say this is my infantry, and let's say these are the
Ready.
enemy infantry,
On
my bombers, okay? What I want to do is, ideally, I'd want to have my infantry lined up.
You got it.
Player was
Sir,
defeated.
loud and
Well, I
clear.
was going to show you, but what basically surrounding his infantry, and not like 20 of my infantry way far behind and 20 of them up front. You want them in the line or some type of U shape, like a horseshoe surrounding them, and that's usually what gets you the most wins on inf battles. All right, guys, catch you on the next one.